Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be doing a cushion foundation review, like a wear test as well. I actually already tried this cushion foundation like I think maybe a month after it was launched, but I did film a video, but it didn't really kind of make it because I don't really like the lighting and a lot of other stuff. So now I'm re-recording this, and since I've been using this for quite some time already, I can say that this cushion foundation is a foundation that has a special place in my heart. So yeah, we are going to talk about this cushion foundation. This is a LANEIGE, I believe. It's called a Neo Cushion Matte. Okay, it has two versions. Okay, this one is like the green one, which is matte, and then there's a pink one, which is the glowy version. Okay, and then there's also a lot of like New Year releases and special edition, but they are more targeted for the Korean market, where they only have like 21 and 23, like shade 21 and 23. Over here I'm using the color 25N. Okay, the reason why I chose this color is because I'm usually a 23 or 25. Some 23 that Korean markets make are a bit too fair for me, so I'm usually like a true darker kind of 23 to 25. So I decided to take this color because I wanted to really match my skin tone, and you guys can probably see. Okay, the reason why I like the cushion is actually, first thing, you can't really see the refill, right? So it is refillable. Okay, basically what you do is you just do this and it just pops open. But the thing is, yeah, it's very nice. Like, look at the sponge, right? Okay, everything is very nice about it, and I think it's very well thought of, and then it's a very compact and beautiful kind of cushion. So it really just, you know, kicks away the regular cushion compact that looks round and quite thick. This one I think is quite minimal. And then yeah, and also I was just intrigued by the way it looks. So when I first got it, I wasn't like impressed or anything like that, and I first did like the first impression on YouTube, and I don't feel like, oh, it's anything special. But there is once, the reason why I like it was because there's once I was rushing, you know, so I just grabbed this and then I hopped into the car. So while my boyfriend is driving, I will put on makeup. And I was very, very surprised because when I put it on that day, I felt like I can actually not go with any powder with this cushion foundation. It felt like it has kind of turned a little bit more like a powdery matte. That's how I feel. Okay, and I feel like if you are normal skin or maybe dry, a little bit on the dry side, you can really just get away with not powdering. But of course, I'm not sure if you have dry skin how this thing will look like, because it's a matte cushion. It might emphasize a lot of your fine lines or any, like, you know, dry patches. That one I can't vouch for. But I think even normal skin, you can really go without powdering because it really does look matte. But for me, because I'm oily skin, so I still have to powder my oily areas like the cheeks, the nose, and the forehead and the chin. The rest is okay. So when I first applied that, I was blown away. Okay, so I really felt, finally I found a foundation that it's not like a stuck matte. There's a difference between like a soft matte and a stuck matte cushion foundation, right? So this one is not like the matte version, like, you know, the Zero cushion from Roman or the Better Than Matte cushion as well. They are not that, like, how do I say, like, you know, like cushion foundation that is usually very, very matte and usually very, very full in coverage, right? You can't help but to, when you apply it, no matter how thin you layer it or whatsoever, right, you still get that heavy look, despite not wanting that, because it is just a very substantial type of cushion foundation. So this one, because the coverage is like a medium to medium full, it's like a nice in-between for me, you know, because I have oily skin, but I don't really want that kind of like really, really matte finish, and I don't want that kind of like super full coverage foundation, because I just feel like it just masks out everything and you cannot help but to look cakey or a little bit on the heavier side. So I think this is very good in between, you know, and because I don't have like perfect skin, if you guys know what I mean, I still have a lot of like scarring, pigmentation, and, you know, uneven skin tone. I need some coverage to kind of lift the complexion, like you see, right? So I feel like the coverage here is just enough, and then if I need any extra help, I can go in with concealer, kind of conceal all the spots and things that need higher coverage, and I'm totally happy with that. And also because it's matte, right, it just makes everything much easier for me, is that I don't have to worry that I look like a grease ball at the end of the day. So this is one of like the foundation cushion foundation that I felt like I really like that is in the matte formula, because usually when I go for cushion, right, majority of the cushions out in the market are always very glowy, and I still buy it because I like that dewy finish. I don't like my face to look like really really matte upon applying, because I know I have to powder, so I would definitely look very very matte. So imagine you use a matte cushion foundation and you use like a very full coverage one, and then you powder or you bake with it, you just look really really heavy and you just feel like your skin is really suffocating. I don't like that kind of feeling, and I always want my face to look a little bit more like dewy because it's just more youthful this way. I just personally prefer makeup looks that looks like that. So this is the one that really gives me that kind of vibe. Like, it controls the oil and it still look kind of like natural in a way, and the color match is also really nice. I believe from Singapore Sephora, I think they go up to 33, I believe. I'll leave the exact shade range down below. Like, I think it was like 13 to 33, or maybe it's 35, I'm not really sure. But that is the good thing about LANEIGE in SG. They have colors that are deeper to cater to deeper skin tones, whereas Korean market, I think the deepest that they go will be like 23 or 25. Yeah, so I managed to get this from a Korea seller, because usually Korea seller, be it on Lazada, Shopee and whatnot, right, if you manage to find it, they're usually a couple of bucks cheaper than Sephora or the LANEIGE counters or official stores, online stores by LANEIGE Singapore. So I got this one, and I'm happy that they got 25 because that's the color I'm looking for, right? And it's also like a little bit slightly cheaper than what you get in stores, but I got this color and I'm really really happy. So because I know that this one confirm will fit me, right, color 25. So yeah, so I purchased this and everything, and I'm really impressed with how it looks. Okay, so this is just my impression. So if you guys are interested to seeing the demo as well as the check-in at the end of the day, then carry on watching and I'll see you guys. Okay, so come, let's start it off. Straight off the bat, you can definitely see that it evened out a lot of like my discoloration, and the color match is actually pretty decent. Okay, and it has like almost like a matte finish. Okay, so I have a like big ass pimple here. Okay, it's red, so it's covering up quite okay, but the darker spots need a bit of help. I'm gonna try and see if I can build it up. Okay. This is how it looks like on the half of my face. So let me quickly finish up the rest and then we should talk about this. Okay, so I've just finished applying it, so hopefully you guys can see. So I feel like you still can see some kind of like shine through it, but that's probably due to the lighting. In real life it's much more like a soft matte, and then I like the color match. You guys can see, right? It's pretty good. So close up, it's about like a medium to a medium, almost like medium full, but not really like a full kind of cushion foundation. So yeah, let me powder my face and then we shall do a check-in. Alright, so I just powdered my face and put on some blush, very light blush, because I'm still going to do another video for some eyeshadow as well as some lip swatches. So yeah, this is after I powdered my face. So overall I feel like after powdering, everything looks like really matte and soft focus and everything. So yeah, I feel like everything is looking really nice. Okay, you guys can see. So yeah, I will do a check-in at the end of the day for you guys, and then we shall see how this thing perform. Hello, right now it is 12:36. It has been on my face for almost 6 hours, 6.5 probably. So this is how the foundation look like. So over here where I wore my glasses, the things are still kind of like I mean, there's definitely some foundation that lift off, but it's not a huge deal. Overall you can see like the coverage is still kind of there, right? Forehead still looking not super oily, just dewy, some kind of oil around here. The cheeks, this cheek looks better than this one. For some reason this one looks a little bit more oily, but if you guys have seen my other cushion videos, you guys will probably know that I will probably go beyond like oilier than this by a lot. So overall it's holding up pretty well, especially my chin as well, right? But there's one bad thing that I found out that I only realized that it happened this once, which is around the nose. I'm not sure if you guys can see that here, but this portion here is catching onto all the foundations, like settling there, like the sesame seed is happening around my nose instead of here. So I don't know what happened over here, but out of so many times I've used this cushion foundation, this is the first time it's happening, so I'm not sure. Okay, but this eye doesn't have any settling, but this one have. Okay, and then you do have to be careful of the dry patches, because over here the dry patches are quite serious, so it kind of settles and catches a little bit over here, but this side is okay. Yeah, and then on crusty areas definitely, but overall I like it. I don't think there's any oxidization. I feel like it still looks the same. Okay, so overall, will I recommend this cushion foundation? The thing is, I will still recommend, because I'm oily skin and it holds up oil pretty well. Granted that I did not use any primer underneath, I just used powder and this is it, you know, so it's actually pretty good. And my forehead is just dewy. You can see like a dew, like a sheen, but not a shine like this one over here. Yeah, so you see this side is also looking okay. It's only this side, right? So overall, without primer, just powder alone and this foundation hold up pretty well, except for this funny thing on at the nose area. I feel like for the price, for the packaging, for the way it works, it's beautiful. So yeah, of course you guys can try it. I mean, if you guys are oily skin and are looking for a cushion foundation to try, of course consider LANEIGE, and the color range is good. So yeah, if you guys are interested in my eye makeup look, this is the Cle Pro palette, called Into Lace, the number 8th palette, and I did a review over here. If you guys are interested, you guys can check this out, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.